Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Bhs Inggris. I will presentation about explore history and characteristic of Al-Quran interpretation. Okay. Next, definition of characteristic interpretation. In the Indonesian dictionary, the word has several meanings. Among mean is flower, pitch, third, and woven. Also mean various types of colors in the basic color. Also means certain property, ideology, type, shape. Will the word tafsir is masdar from the word fassara yufassiru tafsiran, in which Al-Munawwir dictionary mean is interpretation, explain, commentary, and information. From the explain of to the word above, characteristic interpretation is interpretation the Quran which is based on the capacity posed by the commentary or by the mufassir. Okay, next. The beginning characteristic of interpretation. In the Middle Age, various interpretive ideological features began of emerge. Namely at the end of the Umayyad dynasty, at the beginning of the Abbasiyah dynasty. And gave special attention to the development of science. This tradition in the continue by the peak of progress in map of touch and education and civilization. This period is now about with the golden age. The next. On the other hand, knowledge developed in the Muslim body during the medieval period was in the contact with Islam was the science of fiqh, kalam science, Sufism, linguistic, literature, and philosophy. Because many people have great interest in the study of each discipline that has knowledge based Al-Quran. Then come in interpretation of fiqh, interpretation, the commentary of scientific, interpretation, philosophical, interpretation, and other. The books of interpretation that very successfully employed by Muslim scholars at the time were among other the interpretation of Jami' Quran wal Bayan by Ibnu Jarir at-Tabari and Al-Kasah by Zamah Syari is this book will characteristic Mu'tazila, and that's Mafatihul Ghaib by Farudin Arozi, which theology feature, and Tafsir Jalalain by Al-Mahalli and Suyuti, which characteristic language. The next. Style of characteristic lawn color in of pretension that development and was popularly until modern times is as follows. Number one, Lugawi style or characteristic Lugawi, philosophic style or characteristic philosophy. Number three, status ilmi on characteristic ilmi. Number four, characteristic fikhi. Number five, characteristic Sufism and pattern. And number six, pattern of adabi wa istima. Okay, number one, about characteristic Lugawi. Lugawi style is interpretation that is done with a tendency or approach to language analysis. For example, among the commentaries or books about this character, di tafsir Jalalain and tafsir by Farudin Arozi. Okay, next, philosophy characteristic. Among the trigger for the emergence of diversity of interpretation is development of Muslim cultural knowledge. At the same time, sometime during Khalifah Abbasiyah many. And what the meaning of characteristic philosophy is in the books characteristic filsafat which toward Muslim. Next, karakteristik ilmiah. This style is due to the advancement of science and technology. Therefore, there are effort in the rest, the Quran, which are in line with the development of science. And people were believed of research in Supan and the interpretation of Al-Ghazali, Faruddin Ar-Razi, in his book, Mafatihul Ghaib, and Tantawi Jauhari in this book, Tafsir Jauhair, and Muhammad Rasid Ridho with Tafsir Al-Manar. The next, Tafsir Fikhi, or characteristic Fikhi. Like other patterns that experience development and progress with the difference of citizen and pros and cons, the Fikhi style is a development style. The interpretation of Fikhi is more popularly called the interpretation of Ayat al-Ahkam or interpretation Ahkam because it is more forward the legal verse Al-Quran. For example, in this character, he is book Al-Ahkam Al-Quran by Al-Jassas. He is Fiqh Madhab Hanafiyah. And Al-Jami Al-Ahkam Al-Quran by Al-Qurtubi, and Al-Ahkam Al-Quran by Asy-Syafi'i, and many work of interpretation in the field of Fiqh Ayatul Ahkam. The next, Sufism characteristic. According to Quraisy, this style access due to the emergence of Sufi movement. This interpretation is considered by some to be unsatisfactory because it does not exceed 200 pages and is complete to appreciate the Quran 30 juz. Next, characteristic Al-Adab al-Istima. Al-Adab al-Istima is consists of two words, namely Al-Adab wal-Ijtima. So, etymology about this character, the interpretation of Al-Adab al-Ijtima, and interpretation which is oriented toward culture and social standard, or can be called socio-cultural interpretation. Conclusion, the style of interpretation as tendencies of species of a commentary in interpretation the Al-Quran, and characteristic interpretation. He is Lughawi style, philosophical style, set of ilmi, style, set of fiqh, style of Sufism, and part of Adabi wal Ijtimai. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.